Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have an awesome haul video for you guys. This is the Clean Reserve line. I've actually invested in these bottles, not all at once of course, but I wanted to share with you guys one of my new favorite houses that I don't think is getting enough love out there in the community. So if you're into discovering new lines, let's go ahead and check out the Clean Reserve line. The whole goal behind this brand is environmentally safe. Ingredients are ethically sourced, also not bad for you, not full of crazy chemicals. So having said that, the longevity in terms of the performance with these fragrances is pretty good, considering that they're not loaded with a ton of crazy ingredients that I'm not going to pretend to understand. So I like that idea that even the cellophane this thing comes in supposedly biodegrades. I'm not sure if that's true. That's what I heard. But the presentation is very nice. It comes in this beautiful apple kind of presentation. It's very modern, and I think it fits the line very well if you're into this kind of thing. Obviously, if they're putting kind of this care into the presentation, the fragrance stands to be pretty good as well, in my opinion. It's just one leg up over the others, I think. These are not testers, but they're very basic looking, and you can find these at Sephora or other retailers around in malls, for example. I bought these online. Now they range from about 75, 80, 85. The most expensive was the Citron Fig one here in the middle. This is around 90 something bucks. It was very expensive. And we'll get into why I think that in a little bit. Today is just a bird's eye view. I'll be going through each of them in a later video. But for now, as a whole, do I like them? Yes. In fact, these are the best ones in my opinion. And by best, I mean the safest. Because I like safe fragrances. I've been looking for one that was kind of soapy, fresh, non-offensive, and sat close to the skin. And their other ones are a little louder, like the Oud one and the Santal one. I don't have those here right now. I believe these are the ones that fit me best. So if you're looking for safe fragrances that are close to the skin, soapy as well, that don't stink up like Mugler cologne, I don't get the hype behind that fragrance. I tried to like it. I don't get it. Does not smell like soap to me. Smells like a synthetic mess. But these smell pure and clean and simple. Let's go through them right now. The first one is Solar Bloom, and this you can imagine smells sunshiny, it smells beachy, it has a suntan, lotion, coconut type of smell. And if you're into that kind of scent and you want something that is very safe, good for the summer, and I would wear this all year round because it's soapy, it's fresh, and it's invigorating to you, to my nose, I would wear this all the time. Would not bother me to do that. This one is called Aqua Neroli. Now, if you guys are into neroli scents, I'm sorry if I'm moving that too quickly here. Now, neroli is like an orange blossomy type of scent. Once you smell neroli, there's no distinguishing that between other ones. You'll know when you smell neroli. And this one is a bright neroli. You'll hear me say that about most of these. It's very fresh. It's got a lot of citruses to this neroli. And I have other neroli scents over the years, but one that I stick with right now is called Flying by Mason Martin Margiela, the replica line. And that one is all neroli with an effervescent top to it, and it lasts a really long time. This one does not last all that long in terms of overnight, for example, but this one is soapy and it's invigorating to my nose because of that sparkly citrusy on top that mixes with it. So it's very light in that sense, but it stands for a few hours on my skin. I'm sorry for all the noise. I live in the city and there's a whole bunch of kids running around and hey, kids, shut up. Anyway, this next one here is a Citron Fig. Why am I holding the bottle like this? I don't know. It's very precarious to hold a bottle by its cap, and although it's very snug, I wouldn't recommend doing that with any bottle. I've seen too many pictures on Facebook of people breaking their bottles on the floor because they trusted the cap a little too much. Who knows? Maybe they expanded over time. This Citron Fig is my favorite. Out of every one of them that I've smelled, in fact, this is the one that got me to try the entire line. I love fig fragrances because they're kind of elusive. There's not too many of them out there in the affordable price range. I'm sure there's ones that are very expensive. I'm not buying those. This is already very expensive, 95 bucks, 94 bucks including shipping online. And it smells great, man. I want to tell everyone about Citron Fig. I've had other cheaper fig fragrances before, like Ferrari, Noble Fig. And I liked that it was so original, that there was a fig fragrance I could afford that I liked, but something about it, I just didn't like the dry down. It smelled too much like synthetic-y cheapness to me. I wanted to like it. I bought it twice, so give me a break here. I tried to like Ferrari Fig, but this one exactly is what I'm looking for. Something clean, something that's bright, and something that actually smells like bright fig that's not overshadowed by other woods and other stuff. I just want a clean figgy fragrance, and this one is it. So if you're a person that's looking for something that's a little fruity, and not just fruity orangey, but fruity in a fig sense, this one is the one you want to try. I really like it. It smells good. This one is called Warm Cotton. And warm cotton, it smells original to me because I don't have many fragrances that smell like this. What does it smell like? It smells like laundry detergent. Not just laundry detergent, it smells like newly dried washed clothes with fabric softener. And that's what it smells like to me. It's original because while that smell isn't original, I don't have any fragrances that smell quite like that. Maybe they disregard that scent because, well, why would you want a scent that smells like that when your clothes already smell like that? And that's a good point. However, I had to get it because at the time when I smelled it, I really liked it. But now my nose is kind of like, well, I've smelled that before. It's already kind of tired of it. So maybe that's why it's not mixing well with me right now. Speaking of mixing, the whole point of this line, besides being environmentally friendly, sourcing their materials ethically, also, the idea is that they're modular in terms of the fragrances. They're meant to be mixed with each other. So you may not like this one straight away. But if you smell one or two of these, you can easily see that they can be mixed and layered with other ones. In fact, they have recommendations on the box when you go to the store. You'll see them display which one can be paired with which. And I think that's a really cool idea. Now you can get really many uses out of this whole line with all different combinations. You can use them on their own or with each other, depending on the day, or how you feel, or how you want to feel. Now, I do think it's a little expensive to do that with these fragrances. If you want something that's cottony and clean with a fruity up top, there's bound to be something out there that smells like that. Now, if you want to be all about the layering and modular, then this line could be something you could look into. But I do not think I would buy this on its own again. As far as this last one here, this is called Rain. Now, this bottle, Rain, smells like muskiness in a good way, and it's calming. It smells like the dew outside after it has a nice downpour outside. It doesn't smell like a musty basement. That's not what it smells like. It smells fresh. You're outside by the pond, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. And I've been looking for a scent like this because I've tried Aqua Noir, which has that, I think it has a vetiver, and it smells like the outside a little bit, like you're going camping. And for me, I wanted to like it, but it just was too strong for me. I couldn't pull it off. So other ones that I have here in my collection that I wanted to compare this to, it just wasn't working for me. I think Old Navy even has one that's called, that has a rainy kind of smell, but more chemically in my opinion. This one smells fresh, it's clean, it smells like nature outside, but not too musky. It's got a calming sense to it, and it's a little fruity floral sweetness to it. So, and it's very safe too. And this one I can see being paired with the other ones as well. But on its own, I do think it's worth it if you have the money to spend on it. I do think the Rain and the Fig, these are my favorite ones. So if you had to try one of these or two of these two are it. In fact, you could probably mix these two together. But these two on their own are quite nice. The other runner-ups I think are great. This Aqua Neroli is definitely a standout winner too, in my opinion, for that soapy, fresh, orange blossomy scent. And this one as well, Solar Bloom, is quite nice as well for the summer. And the fact that they can be used together is quite a novel idea, in my opinion, the way they're marketing it. So if you're into that kind of thing, you want to support a line that's very environmentally friendly, check out the Clean Reserve line today, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.